I don't think there's much difference anymore between the messaging of, say, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and Biden and Kamala Harris about the Trump administration and kind of what the Bernie wing is. They sound very similar to me at this point. And the two principles that are being endorsed, not just cynically for election purposes, but out of conviction, are number one, that anyone who supports the Trump presidency or the Trump campaign, so basically the way we define our primary political opposition, not tiny little pockets of extremism, but our primary political opposition is people who are fascist, Nazis, and white supremacist terrorists, domestic terrorists. Those are the people who are on the other side of the political divide from liberals and the left. Basically, Nazis, terrorists, and racist criminals. And number two, ongoing, that Russia is this existential threat to American democracy. So imagine if you're somebody who believes those things, as I really do believe that top-level Democratic operatives believe. I don't think they're just cynically disseminating that for political gain. I think they're doing that too, but I think they really believe it. Now you have the power in your hand, the power of the Justice Department, the power of the NSA, the power of the Pentagon. What are you going to do about domestic terrorists, meaning everybody that's kind of against your political project, or Nazi, white supremacist militias, not these tiny little pockets of people wanting to blow things up, but just anyone who sort of opposes what you regard as your anti-racist agenda? Or what are you going to do about Russia, the country that poses an existential threat to American democracy? I think that you're going to see a lot of very severe and authoritarian assertions of power in the name of combating those two threats. And I do think there is a growing authoritarian strain among left liberalism in the United States that is manifesting in things like being perfectly fine if the Trump administration throws Julian Assange in prison because Julian Assange is somebody who helped defeat Hillary Clinton and therefore he belongs in jail. That is an authoritarian, even fascist mindset. And I think that is a pretty common view.